How are you? I hope you all are fine. I am your geography teacher from Rajiv Gandhi Primary and High School. Now today we are going to see natural resources. We have finished some topics, definition, examples and some of the topics. I am going to revise that natural resources. Natural resources, that things man uses, are called natural resources. Examples are water, air, soil, land, minerals, plants and animals. And some topics, some natural resources which man uses are, in this we finished agriculture, fishing and some of these topics. Now we are going to see today these topics. Now page number 48 of geography textbook of class 6. Now in this figure 8.6 shows some individual collecting wood from the forest. Similarly, some people are shown collecting different items from the forest like honey. Forest, we take honey from the forest, from the honey bees home. Resin is collected from the trees. It is a part which is used in construction. It looks like glass, but it is like a fiber which is not breakable. Now rubber latex, it is collected from the trees. Rubber is we get from the trees. In order to fulfill our needs, these all are to fulfill our needs, not from we all getting this to fulfill our needs, not for the nature, for the us. We take it from the nature to fulfill our needs. We collect various products from plants in nature. These are various plants and land surfaces. Plants are broadly classified as grass, herbs, shrubs and trees. Now we are classifying the land of plants. Plants, grass, herbs, shrubs and trees. Herbs means we use plants as medicines also. Man has successfully experimented these with some grasses to obtain food grains. Man has experimented the plants for the food needs. This helped him to avoid painful wandering from gathering food. Now from the Stone Age era, we had discovered many plants which are eatable and which are used as medicine, which protected us for a painful wandering. And we don't go now to go and search for medicines outdoor in the forest. We get directly because our Stone Age era people had discovered that. Now next, he began to live and settle life. Man began to live and settle on land. The basins of the Hung, He, Sindhu in this line, Nile and Euphrates. These are the river names which are showing that Stone Age era people had lived near the river and used that land and river. Are some areas where such settlements flourished in the past. You have studied in this about this on class 5th. We obtain products like wood, rubber, resin, fruit, medicines, plants, etc. We get from nature wood, resin, rubber, fruits, medicine and plants and many more things from the forest only. If we consider the region from the equator to the poles as per the temperature zones, we find some following types of natural vegetation. Now according to temperature, the equator have different types of plants, animals and climates which differs the quality of soil, air and the minerals. Equatorial evergreen deciduous, tropical grasslands, thorny scrubs, temperate grasslands, mixed forest, broad-leaved, coniferous and tundra. These are from south to north, 0 to 90 degrees Celsius. Animals who prey on the plant-eating animals also live in the forest. Now In the forest, animal who eats grass or plants also live, and animals who eat other animals also live. Means the food chain is going there in the forest. Thus many food chains develop in the forest. Forest or grasslands are the habitat for many animals. Forest is the only life or food chain for the animals. Now it is basically due to plants that we have got animals as a natural resources. Animals are also natural resources we get from the nature. Plants also grow in water. It is very likely that in future we shall have to depend on aquatic plants for fulfilling the needs of growing human population. They are saying if we get a very human population in future, so we have to depend on aquatic plants and resources and animals of oceans. In figure 8.13 shows an ass carrying a load. Man makes use of animals for variety of reasons: horse, oxen, camel, asses, etc. In this we have come to know that man uses horse, camels and other animals for carrying their loads for our use. The animals employed for plowing, riding, transporting and goods. Now they are saying animals are also used for plowing for agriculture purpose, riding for the human riding and transportation of goods. Goats, cows, buffaloes are used as milk animals. Now we also use goats, cows and other animals for the milk purpose. Meat, eggs, bone powder, hide, etc. We also take meat, eggs and bones of animals and etc. 8.7 shows that rocks is being loaded into a truck from the mining area. Now in this figure we are seeing that in this truck loaded with the mining construction. All the works are done with the help of trucks, and all the soils are and mining constructions, mixtures, minerals all are put into a truck. In this minerals are organic substances that form in naturally according to chemical processes. Now the minerals are formed by the inorganic substance by the natural or human made chemical processes. We get different metals and chemicals from the minerals. We also get metals and other chemicals from the minerals. Now minerals are we get from the earth. Minerals like coal, gold, silver or diamonds, these are minerals. In this textbook we see that minerals are generally classified as metallic and non-metallic minerals. Metallic minerals are used from obtaining different metals such as iron, bauxite, etc. And non-metallic minerals are used in obtaining various chemicals like gypsum, rock salt, calcite, etc. Now metallic minerals are iron, bauxite, and non-metallic minerals are gypsum, rock salt, calcite, etc. We get various kind of metals or non-metallic minerals, but in this textbook we are learning only this much. Now next para, this means land is also natural resource. Living things that are born on land grow, live and die on land itself. We came to know all the living things are grown on the land, live on the land and die on the land itself. Land is an invaluable resource. Now land is a main part of our human life, but it is invaluable resources. That's why land is sold and bought. We sell land and we buy land. Now land is invaluable resources. Obtaining land at strategic location, using it for construction as well as trade are some other uses in this resource, depending on characteristics like physiography, soil, climate, minerals and availability of water in different regions. Now we came to know all minerals we get or land we have is different according to the physiography, climate and the structure of the area. Now, we came to know in this lesson that the portion of the land on earth is 29.20%. We use 29.20% of land of earth. Depending on the characteristics of land and climate, various living things are formed and land different portion. Now, as we learned earlier in upper paragraph, that according to the temperature, according to the climate, the structure and the land and the minerals are different in different areas. Now, all living things try to adapt to the various geographical conditions, like rocky terrain means rocky land and steep slopes means vertical areas on horizontal land, flat plains, mountainous region and forest covered areas, river basin, etc. Man alone attempts to make changes in the prevailing conditions to suit his needs. In this paragraph, we came to know that man changes the physiography of the earth by their man-made resources to fulfill their needs and suit their needs. Every living thing makes use of natural resource according to its need. However, man started using many of these resources for himself alone. Now, man uses the resources for their self and to fulfill their needs. Later, the increase in population, land, greed, humans lead exploitative use of resources. This began to upset the balance in the nature. As we all know, deforestation harmed the earth and we human had imbalanced the nature. This means that it is necessary that man also must use the natural resources according to its needs and in a judicious manner. Judicious means in a good, proper way. Now, we are going to summarize the lesson. In first part, we had learned the definition of natural resources. Natural resources means the natural things that man uses are called natural resources. Example of natural resources are water, air, soil, land, minerals, plants and animals. Now, we also learned some natural resources which man uses are, we had learned agriculture, fishing, collection of honey, drawing water, gathering wood, mining, as we learn now, a mason at work, extraction of salt, collection of rubber latex, gathering of resin from trees, windmill, transportation by pack of animals. Now, I hope you all are clear with the lesson. If you like this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you.